Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Korea mode. By the time you're watching this, I am officially in Hong Kong. I think it's a Friday by the time you guys hear this. I think I might be on a plane. That's what I'm thinking at this point. As you can see on the title, this is going to be season 3 finale, and I'm so excited for this because we all know what's going to happen. 21 points clear at the top of the league table. Do the math, 7 games to spare. So if we win our next 3 games, then we will be crowned as champion, of course. If Burnley lose a game, draw a game, or just simply drop points, from a 3 game to a lifting title day. Could be a 2, could be a 1. Depends on how we're going to play out for the next 3 games, I would say. But we all know what's going to happen in this season finale. We're going to lift the trophy, but it's just a matter of time at the moment. But again, I think right now, the way how I'm playing, it's just kind of relax and kind of planning in terms of how we should do with the squad later on next year. I think we have a very good squad for the Premier League. I think a lot of them are young by the time when they sign for the club. A few months ago, maybe a couple of years ago. I think by the time when they are, getting to the Premier League, definitely Premier League ready player. There's a difference between the Premier League proven and Premier League, I don't know how to call it, player. It's very easy just to see how they play. But as you can see, Burnley seems to be drop points. So if we win our next game, then we will be officially crowned as a champion. By the way, we have £1.165 million to spend. And I was been kind of fishing around, looking around to see if any players' contracts coming to an end very soon. But turns out we find Emmanuel Fallery, a left back, Italian left back from Parma, and his contract is coming to an end very soon. And I've decided to sign him for a pre-contract agreement, which means he will be joining the club in July. So in terms of the left back situation, I think that is pretty much set at the moment. Yes, we do have a backup left back. His name is Davy, whatever you call it. We do have a backup left back, but again, we need somebody who has a high caliber of a left back. So I think Valerie could be a decent Premier League play for us next season. So left back, as I said, pretty much set and done with that. But we got to figure out the other position as well. So for a second game here, we got Southampton. So this is going to be interesting because I've been thinking about how I should approach the window right now. I know a lot of players. I think Southampton are not on the verge of getting promoted, and they have really really decent players. And I think they have Ramsdale, but I don't want to sign Ramsdale again. I think I signed Ramsdale at least, once or twice before. So I think I'm just kind of leave Ramsdale alone. I think there's a player called Harwood Bellis, former Man City youth player. He could be a good one. They also have Cameron Archer, which I do admire a lot in this game. And just throw it out there. I think he's scoring this game. But Mateus Fernandez, he's another great play for us. But I don't think he is gettable based on how expensive he is, unless he's down to his last year's contract. But other than that, I don't think we can get him. But like I said, Southampton have a lot of players. If we're getting promoted and Southampton are down, then I'm sure we're gonna look for a few opportunities in that market over there. Same as Everton or even Crystal Palace might be getting relegated very soon. And Armstrong, it's a player definitely going to leave the club. Once a player submitted their transfer offer, what else can you do? You can't do anything about it, right? So he's going to go, but we just need to find a good enough replacement. And for the final minute here before we are claimed to be champion, Forest have scored the winning goal, or pretty much the decider 5-3, and the referee blows the whistle, and that is where we're going to lift the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're not lifting the trophy. We are St. James's Park at the moment, as St. Mary Stadium. We won't be lifting the trophy, but this is the celebration of, or confirmation of, the fact that we won 3 titles in a row. Getting promoted, automatic promotion. As you can see, 27 points clear at the top of the league table right now. Burnley dropping points allow us to allow us to, to grab the trophy. And there you go, Harrison Armstrong. Despite saying that, I appreciate the chance to play. Think about this. It's completely different than Football Manager. I think if you play Football Manager, players can revoke their transfer request, but in this game, you certainly can. No matter what Harrison Armstrong has to say, he is going to go for sure. And right now, looking at the Youth Academy report here, we're just not getting any good Farsi player. I really do want to have at least one really good Farsi player, but we're not getting that at all. I don't know why. There's some I don't know if it's a wrong assumption, but I feel like there are certain nations when you just don't really get you don't really get a lot of good players from certain nations. I think Iran is one of them, unfortunately. But hopefully, if we doing a new batch in the future, especially in Asia, I really do hope that we're going to sign a few players here and there. So right here, Arce, by the way, picked up an injury, and he's going to be out for 3 months with a broken toe, which is totally fine. It's already decided. The season has already decided I'm going to pay you. I'm going to use this time to kind of, see his growth a little bit, maybe, just so he's going to be playing pretty much every single game. Yes, technically I don't have to play this game because we're already champion, but the fact that we are, the fact that I still want to see us lifting the trophy, I think that's the most satisfying part. And we got West Brom here. It doesn't matter what the result, to be honest. It doesn't matter how poor we play, or especially how horrible our defense can be at times. It doesn't really matter. But West Brom makes it 2-1, and we won the ball back right there. On the left side, Lundstrom, and here comes Bergquist, starting with the counter-attack, putting good cross into the middle, and you don't see that very often from Sammy Martin. Scoring with a header. In 60th minute, he makes it 2-2, but that is pretty much it. I don't think we score any goals. And yeah, we blast the ball away, and the referee's going to blow the whistle, and this is the... I don't know what you call it, Judgment Day. Absolutely perfect. A little bit underwhelming with this animation right there. It's gonna take time to to heat it up a little bit. And there you go. This is a perfect scene for us. We worked so hard for the past 3 seasons to finally get to where we are right now. Being in the Premier League very soon, playing against the top English team ever: Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, United, Chelsea, Spurs. I can't believe I put Spurs in there, but yeah, I think of all the hard work we've done for the past 3 years, this is I think this is the most satisfying one that we had. Yes, we were automatically promoted. We won, the championship, ended up in the first place for the past 2 seasons, but nothing is as good as this one over here. Diakite, I'm not sure why he's lifting the trophy, and this is what I always emphasize about the game, how it should be. Yes, I did have Madison subbed off in the middle of the game, but I think Madison should also be the captain, lifting the trophy up, not when he leaves the pitch, and then having Diakate comes in and lift the trophy for him. It doesn't look quite satisfying, but it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. We are a Premier League team, breaking records here and there. I don't think Chesterfield was, have they been in the top flight? Not sure, but certainly for the first time as a Premier League team. And I just can't wait for this to happen, guys. I just can't wait for this to happen. Are we good enough of a squad to be in the Premier League? That is something that we have to see. When you look at the team right here, I mean, it's fine, right? But we just need to add a few players here and there, especially in the defensive area, maybe center back area, where we can improve. Maybe on the right-sided attacking front, Van der Poel, I don't think he's good enough to be in the Premier League next season. Maybe looking at strengthening on that side, maybe in a forward line as well. We have forwards, which is good. Bonfanti pretty much missed out 3 months of his time on the sideline, so we might be looking for a new striker upcoming. But again, I'm not going to talk about it until we are in the next episode here. So for the final 2 batch of Youth Academy report, as I said, Iran, unfortunately nobody stays in the report. And when you're looking at the Youth Academy right here, I just can't wait to press a button and promote all of them. I think all of them are good enough to be in a not good enough, but certainly I wish I have a huge pool of young players when I first started this career mode. So at least in a way right now, by the time when I'm recording this, all the players that we have are all youngsters, all regen players. And for the final look at the table, 23 points clear at the top of the league table, which is absolutely amazing. 105 points, and I think Burnley sitting a second with 82 points. Looking at stats here, Dursimi is going to take home the Golden Boot, 26 goals and 44 appearances. But this is the main thing I want to talk about: the assist. Everybody just contributed, and of course Bart finally deserves that Golden Glove. I think last 2 seasons he wasn't able to do so. This is a funny scene right here. You don't see that very often. Kenny Tete, 2 red cards. The second, or he is joined top the most red cards in the season. And when you look at it, when you look at the goals here, Foss got 45 goals contribution, which is the most, and I think he could be valuable for us next season in the Premier League. But we just got to make sure that he is able to perform in that way. And here comes the parade. No music because I got to take that away for copyright reason. And this is, well, we're in June right now, so we're looking at the last batch pretty much. So Scouts returning in July. So I think there's something wrong with the game where this is seemingly your last time looking at this player. Yeah, I think, just put it out there. I did release some of the players here, simply the fact that the potential didn't quite reach 94. So as you can, well, I'm just going to put it out there. Imani, it's definitely not going to be in the academy regardless. But look at that. Right here, I think after the last report, there are at least 4 to 5 players have turned 17, and they're ready. They're ready to be called up very soon, but I'm gonna use that or wait until next season so we can, I like to loan out players in the 1 year, 2 year contract. And looking at the results across all the cup competitions around, it looks like Sheffield United promoted, Arsenal winning the double of Carabao Cup and also FA Cup, and Aston Villa this time taking home their, second or third European trophy. I know they won did they win the Champions League before? I think they might have been. Not quite sure, but Real Madrid take home the Champions League trophy in the end, beating PSG 2-1. And I'm just going to quickly look at the Premier League team just to make sure what we're up against next season. So it looks like Crystal Palace, Ipswich Town, and Hull City are all relegated. But when you look at a popularity rating of the manager, everything looks good, 86. So certainly there is nothing to be worried about going to next season. I don't have to worry about losing another job. I don't have to worry about not being able to complete the entire Chesterfield career mode. And right here, this is pretty much where we're going to talk about some individual players. Certainly a certain few individual players we have. Again, Bart is definitely one of the best players out there. Samuel Martin's also another one. And by the way, I think Nicholas Anderson could be going next season. Didn't really see a lot of growth since he called up 2 seasons ago. Backline, we got to certainly do a lot better for next season in the Premier League. Especially, we know what kind of attacking threat we will be facing. A few players here. The contract coming to an end very soon, which we'll go over that a little bit later. But Frankie Godfrey, he is amazing. 16-year-old being called up already, and he grew by 11. He is on a 2-year loan deal. Hopefully, by the time he comes back at the end of next season, I am very excited to see what he can do in the Premier League. And look at George Chambers. Holy cow, being loaned out for only short-term loan, grew by 14. This is exactly what you guys need to do. If you guys have a player that's not young player, not quite ready to be used, send him out on loan. I don't know how ridiculous EA can be in terms of the rating growth, but as you can see, a lot of them are pretty much ready to come back, and there are at least 7 to 8 players. The contract coming to an end. Buckus, Young, Odo, Anderson, Noyle. These players can pretty much leave, I would say, but there are 4 players that we need to extend the contract for. Burke was one of them. Lundstrom, Bart, and also Arce. Burke was again a new and up-and-coming young player. He's definitely going to be in the squad for a long term, but still his rating still a little bit low. But I'm sure by the end of next season he could be 75. But Bart deserves a pay raise, not by a lot, but definitely deserves to be a crucial squad member. Not gonna lie. If Bart stays until the end, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Arce signing a short-term contract early on, but right now we're just going to offer him a long-term deal. Kind of demote him a little bit to an important squad role because I assume that we're going to have somebody come in and replace him eventually. And Lundstrom asking for important squad role is what I thought. could be a rotational squad member based on, what I think we could do with Valerie, competing with him. So that is pretty much it, guys. That is it. Thank you guys for watching. By the time you guys are watching this, it's Friday here, and I'll be on a plane, I think. So yeah, season 4 will be up and uploaded on a Sunday, I believe. So again, I'm pre-recording this way too early. So yeah, I'm trying to upload at least, once every 2 days. That's what my aim for. But there you go, season 4. It's coming very, very soon. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.